Band Bros, baby.
Hey man, what it do, what it do? You feel me? Hey look, we back again. Fifth quarter, brought to you by Killer Care Productions. Once again, shout out Frat AEA. Listen, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into this Alabama State versus Jackson State University. Now listen, that zero quarter was for show closer, right? And listen, when I say closer, I'm not saying closer like, oh my gosh, bro, like, yo, it looked like Jackson was finna lose it. No. I'm just saying close, like, yo, Alabama had a very good response game. Very good response game. And if anything, Alabama could have had this battle tied, in my opinion. Maybe might have even had the slight advantage. Maybe depending on the play calling that they would have had. Because I'm not gonna lie, they had some good play calling, but certain arrangements that were damn good could have been even more aggressive. And they had those in the bag, in my opinion. You feel me? Just didn't play them, right? Just didn't play them personally. So yeah, man. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and get into this fifth quarter, bro. Hey, Killer Kale, appreciate you once again, man. Let me go ahead and move y'all down here, bro. For real, for real. Hey, man, fifth quarter. What's up with it? Let's go.
This is a Killer Kale.
All right, what's up, Alabama? I like how y'all scooted in. I like how y'all scooted in, bro. That's funny. This the fifth quarter. What's up with it? This is where it all matter. I see y'all symbols. Okay, first let me say Alabama Stingettes. I love the uniform change, right? And overall, Alabama, I like that song out the gate, bro. For a first round, I'm not gonna cap because let's be real, zero quarter is more so about the arrogance. Fifth quarter is more so about the finesse, in my opinion, right? And you can finesse it in different ways, but it's about the finesse, quote quote, right? I can't count for the first song out the gate, Alabama. I like that song, right? I like that song. So now it's a matter of what is Jackson going to respond with? Do we know that Jackson has a response to this? Probably. Yes, we know. The question is, will it be? See, this is the thing. When you set a tone like this in certain rounds and certain arrangements, bro, it's not about a band. Like, okay, This is where, see, some people just think like band battles is just about bands playing whatever. No, it's sometimes it do matter about what the band plays, and it matters what the band plays back to that band, right? In this case, if Alabama played that song and Jackson low-key came out with like a crank song, right? And I could be predicting it, like I'm not trying to. If Alabama plays this song and then Jackson comes out with a crank song in this round, I actually might still lean towards Alabama because you're trying to bring out a different type of arrangement, a different type of pen game here. Not just someone who can write down on the paper crank, 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 crank. Not saying that that's what be going on. I'm just saying though, right? It forces you to pull out a different type of arrangement. I'm curious to see a real band director is going to respond with an arrangement like Alabama just played, but slightly better. Real shit. Like I'm just being real with you. So let's see what the response is going to be. I can almost guarantee you. Now you got Travis on the podium, it look like. I got mixed feelings right now. I ain't gonna lie. I got mixed feelings about this. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds damn good. It sounds damn good. But I'm peeping the crowd, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm peeping the crowd. Bro, it's something funny I'm looking at, and this shit got me weak as hell, bro. Oh my gosh. Nasty, nasty. Hey, bro, that's just nasty. That's just, bro, the ending part, them tubas, bro, be OD, bro. You know what people be like, bro, why does Dog Team so tough? Them niggas got smoker lungs, bro. Dog Team got smoker lungs, bro. You feel me? These niggas' lungs is made with steroids, bro, at this point. You feel me? Because they ain't just got your average lungs. But listen, bro, this is what got me weak. What got me weak is Dr. Little laid back with his leg crossed with the buff-ass Megatron security guard to the side, and then I think that's Kevin Johnson. Look, it's just funny, because look at the difference in Kevin Johnson's stance and look at Little's stance. One is like, they both look unfazed, but one is just properly prepared, and one is just like, man, I don't give a fuck, it's homecoming, nigga. It's homecoming, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Jackson, listen, Jackson, y'all know I love y'all to death, bro. I love Jackson State. But I can't lie. I low-key don't like that round from y'all. It hurts me to say that because it has nothing to do with the fact that y'all did not execute it to the fullest, right? I think y'all executed that damn good. I just actually like the different type of flavor that Alabama brought to the start of the fifth quarter, right? Now, this is the thing. This is kind of where things get a little kind of technical when it comes to the discussions of stuff like this, because everybody has a different opinion, respectfully. Some people think that, yo, Jackson, that was the perfect song to play. And truth be told, in a lot of people's eyes, it probably was. But for honestly mine, it wasn't. Not because it's like, not like I said before, not because it's like, oh, Jackson, man, y'all didn't execute it. I think it's just because, bro, I just saw y'all blow the fuck out of these niggas' heads off on in the zero quarter, right? And I guess I just thought y'all would have came out with a little bit more finesse to start off the fifth, especially after what they just played. Y'all went straight crankage again. Nothing wrong with that. But sometimes a person will get tired of hearing a similar type of feeling, right? So if I'm in that moment, because some people might say, so how can you say Jackson's arrangement was not better? Because listen, I'm not saying that, oh, Alabama gets a full point. I think honestly that round deserves a tie for me, right? Because both bands did what they had to do. Both bands, I feel like, played what they wanted to play. Both bands executed it the way they wanted to execute it. And both bands had people rocking with them on both sides. Because I saw old heads rocking with the arrangement from Alabama. I would have been rocking with that. And I saw people lit from Jackson State. So I'm not going to take nothing away from either band. So I'm going to get that first round a tie. But it's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's just in that instance, bro, I kind of could have used anything other than like, we're gonna crank on y'all because we know y'all can't fuck with us wattage wise. We like, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what it is for me. It's a preference thing. Yes. And I know some people may say, come on, bro, Jack. Listen, I'm not hating, right? I'm just simply saying, yo, like, okay, we know Jackson has some of the toughest crank arrangements in the world. We know this. They got all these directors with all these different flavors in the pen. We know this. I was just surprised that more so y'all didn't respond back with something similar to what Alabama played, and if not a little better, because y'all have it in y'all book. I was just surprised, that's all. That's why in that round, like, it wasn't something that y'all played. Like, y'all didn't play extra L. Like I said before, if y'all would have played extra L, that would have been an Alabama point clear as day. Y'all didn't play an extra L. This is one of them newer songs, and I fuck with it. I was just surprised that y'all went that way with it. You feel me? So 1-1 is the score. Let's keep it going. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all, bro. Hey, Alabama, I'm gonna need y'all drum majors to figure out what y'all trying to do, bro. Not even being funny, but like, what's going on with the drum majors here, man? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Hey, Symbols, y'all been getting active back there, Symbols. Ooh. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Alabama. This is a way better fight. Oh wow. Okay. So this is a very intriguing fifth quarter, bro. Because if I'm being honest with you, that was kind of the arrangement I was asking for Jackson to come back with in the first round, right? Um, because now, truth be told, like it's like the waves have shifted a little bit, at least from how I'm feeling, and I don't know how to feel yet. I'm listening. I'm listening to both bands, right? I'm listening to both bands and all that. I'm feeling both bands, right? I'm hearing both bands. That was a classic arrangement by Jackson. But I'm gonna be honest with you though. I think Alabama is doing a slightly better job at dictating the way that the battle is kind of moving right now. Now, this the thing. To listen to whoever has watched this video, to whoever is viewing this and all that stuff, to whoever is whatever watching this currently with me, you might have a different opinion. But I'm telling you, like, for someone who's just been around band as long as I have, bro, who's listened to band as long as I have, I'm telling you how I'm feeling right now. And the way I'm feeling is, it's not like I'm feeling like, oh, I think Alabama has this in control or Alabama has this in the bag. I just think Alabama is doing a very good job right now, just like Jackson did. Like, what makes this so interesting is Alabama State, out of all of the bands that I've seen go against Jackson, might actually have the best play calling dictatorship, if that makes sense. Meaning, the zero quarter, Jackson was definitely calling the shots, right? Alabama wasn't aggressive enough. Alabama had the nice arrangements, but they didn't play it at this time. Jackson was overall just, in the lead, right? With the calling and all that stuff. In this case, though, in the fifth quarter, I'm not gonna lie. The slight edge feels like it's going to Alabama right now, as far as just the overall play calling and what they're deciding. Because in that case, I love what Jackson played, but now I'm not feeling it though. You see what I'm saying? Now I just like I just heard. Think about it. We heard Alabama play what they play. Classic arrangement. The very first round, Jackson comes back with the crank. At that time, I was feeling the classics, the relaxations, whatever you want to call those types of arrangements, right? Not the crank arrangement. Okay, cool. Jackson comes with the crank arrangement. I said what I said. Alabama comes out the second round with a crank arrangement. We back on that timing. And I actually can't cap. It's not even about their cranking. It's about what's actually being played that actually is like, it's swindling me back and forth, right? This is a very good, bro, this is a very good exchange. Because truth be told, in that round, I rock with what Jackson played, but I have to give the slight edge to Alabama from my personal opinion, making the score 2-1, right? I have to give it to Alabama making it 2-1. I know a lot of people may want to judge me because some people may want to say like, bro, you gonna knock what Jackson State tried to play. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it at all. But I feel like sometimes play calling do matter. And I just believe that first song that was played should have went to the second round, and the second round that Jackson just played should have went to the first round. And then we would have had a much very different topic of discussion. A much very different topic of discussion. I can't say what the points would have been because that's not what the case we are in right now. We're in this scenario. Play calling sometimes do matter. Now, to some people, they feel like, hey, yo, that was perfect play calling. Respectfully, I'm not saying it wasn't, but if you're just like everybody has their own thoughts and ears. In this case, yeah, I can't count. Alabama does have a slight edge, not just because of like, it's not because like, bro, they're killing Jackson, they're blowing them out the water. No, they just right now are actually, I feel like, having a better slightly play calling for the mood of the fifth quarter that I'm expecting. Preference, basically. A battle this good though, every point matter. Okay, Williams. No lie, I see where y'all trying to go with that. It was just kind of dirty. Yeah, that was smooth Alabama. That was smooth Alabama. The very beginning of it made me kind of uncomfortable. Uh-oh. What's the JSS finna do? What's the JSS finna do? Bro, look at that crowd. Look at the crowd. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at the JSS. Fine asses. They killing that shit, bro. Okay, Dr. Johnson. Okay, Bones. Talk to me, SOP. Ooh, they talking. Look at the JSS, bro. Tubas, which way are we going, though? Which way are we going, Tubas? Are we doing inverted? You got the crowd singing. Look at the JSS, bro. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at the ripple. Okay. So listen, this is why I love, bro, man, I love this band shit, bro. I had to take my headphones off of this shit. Like, bro, so I was actually in my head thinking about like everything I said the last round, and I'm standing on that for sure. But I was like, yo, bro, I'm in my head like all it takes is just a round to where, in this case, right, because I had Alabama up like what, 2-1, right? 2-1, right? I had Alabama up. It's funny how things get proven the moment I say it. The very moment I say it, I love how things happen to where I can defend myself and show it exactly what I mean. This past round, right? Alabama, first of all, the movie intro, I like it. But it felt a little rushed. And it felt a little uncomfortable. I'm not going to cap. I might be wrong. I might be tripping. Y'all might think I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I'm just telling you what I hear. It felt a little uncomfortable. I love the direction that y'all were going in. I see what y'all were trying to do with that. I think it needed a little bit more time to cook and marinate, and it would have been a damn good, even more better arrangement to actually do with the intro of what y'all played with it. In this case, though, bro, you can't really do shit into what Jackson just played, right? Now, this the thing though. Jackson really didn't even, you know what? Now, I always try to give comparisons. I'm not comparing. I say this again. I'm not comparing arrangement sound to sound. I'm not comparing notes to notes. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not a horn player. I'm comparing the vibes. I'm comparing the energy surge I get when I hear certain things. This right here, this moment right here, even though the other band across the field was different than when they played this song I'm finna bring up, you know what vibe that gave me? Remember when Jackson played Alcorn and they played Dirty Diana in the stands, bro? One, 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 boom. You feel me? Like the same type of vibes. You had you had the crowd lit. You got people watching. You just got all that going on. All of that. You feel me? All of that going on. You feel me? And granted, now of course I think it was two different directors who arranged the two different songs, but that's what that feeling gave me. The J sets look so motherfucking good, bro. You feel me? They look so good. The crowd is locked in. The band is talking. The trombones are up there whining. Literally, that's the best way I can describe how y'all sound. Wow, 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 wow. Y'all niggas are whining. And it sounds good, bro. You feel me? Tubas, we have to figure out which way we going with the whole little turn. But I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I can't cap though. That round goes to easily Jackson. That wasn't even really hard to do because of just the fact that one, it felt uncomfortable on this side. Two, it was beautifully executed and it appealed to the whole fucking crowd on this side. So just like that, we are tied back up 2-2. We are 13 minutes in. We have about 15 minutes to go. I love this type of battle because if y'all thought like, oh man, Alabama's in the lead, they finna get 2 more points and Jackson ain't finna come back. No, shit can happen so fast, just like that. And sure enough, the point came up for me to prove exactly what I meant by that. Let's keep it going. See that last song Jackson played? It forced Alabama to bring out one of them classical arrangements as well, you feel me? We got Dr. Johnson on the podium again. Dr. Johnson sneaky with these arrangements, yo. Uh-oh. He's sneaky with these types of arrangements. This is what I mean when I say Jackson got too much flavor in the pen game with these arrangers. Now, we left off with the score being tied, right? The score was tied. I think we left off it being 2-2, if I'm not mistaken. What I want y'all to ask yourself, based off of this mood, what's the mood that y'all feel from this? Who's in the lead right now? Who do you think has the crowd more? Stuff like that all matters. Hey, we are 19 minutes in. We have about a good 9 minutes left to go, bro. Hey, you can't count these niggas out, bro. You feel me? The crazy thing is, when I was saying the scores that I had earlier in the rounds, and I was like, yo, Alabama's up one, I never doubted that, like, oh, Alabama won't continue to do what Alabama's doing. I think Alabama pleads a case, possibly, at this point, probably, as so far, the best band that I've watched go against Jackson this year. This is a fucking good ass battle. Shout out to the director over there at Alabama State, because I've only really seen this one guy on the podium. Yo, you are going against the three-headed dragon and are for sure doing the damn thing. Yo, band, y'all students, y'all drumline, y'all dancers are doing the damn thing. So don't take anything that I'm saying in this video wrong. But in this case, this is what I mean when the three-headed dragon can just rotate. Travis, we need you, bro. We need you to come in here and whoop these niggas' ass with some arrangements bro, pay attention to how these arrangers are, bro. Pay attention to their specialty. They all can do it all, but they have a specialty. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, bro, hey, little bro, we gonna take you off the leash, bro. Go whoop these niggas' ass for the whole zero quarter. You got 20 zero quarter songs that can whoop these niggas' ass. Okay. Hey, little, the middleman, little, the one who can have the crank arrangements, who can also have the beautiful classic arrangements too. And then you got Johnson, who's the classic man. I like to call Johnson the classic man, because every time I hear Johnson play some of these arrangements, he has these types of classical arrangements. The ones that are just so good, so calm, yet so beautiful, yet so crowd appealing, that if I was to sit here and say that Alabama won that round, bro, I feel like people from Jackson would come up to North Carolina and try to whoop my ass. You feel what I'm saying? I can't count, bro. That's a clear favorite round right there for Jackson. In every aspect. Alabama, y'all are there. But they are sneaking in and they are getting it. And I think it's more so from what they're playing to appeal to. Because let's be real. I gave this equation a while back. Arrangers make the arrangements for the students to play. The students play the arrangements to go against another band. But who also is the people who are listening to what y'all are playing, students, outside of the other band? Spectators, crowd, right? We used to always say, like, play for the blind and the deaf, right? They might not be able to hear you, but they can see you, so make sure you look good. They might not be able to see you, but they can hear you, so make sure you sound good. This is what we used to say in the drum line, play for the blind and the deaf, right? That being the case, bro, bro, it's homecoming, bro. It's homecoming. You got, I ain't gonna even say it. But that's definitely Jackson's round right there. Making the score 3-2, if I'm not mistaken, 3-2. So we up now. Jackson done came back, tied it, and went up one. Shit can change just like that off of simple play calling. Simple arrangements that can either appeal to the crowd or not. Alabama, I think what y'all played appealed to the crowd very well, but that was an arrangement that everybody at this point damn near knows, unless you was born past, like, what, 2005 or some shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's keep it going. What's up, Alabama? Chris Brown? Okay. They blowing this shit though. Okay. Alabama, I like that. Alabama. Bro, can somebody comment, what is that called when Jackson State do that, bro? Every time they play this, though, it's always some heat. Y'all don't let this nigga Little turn around with his damn tracksuit on. He ain't even got the damn uniform on. He done turned around on y'all niggas with a damn windsuit. God damn. I'm gonna go get me a police uniform and I'm gonna pose as one of them damn officers. It's very calm, very passive aggressive. I like it. What is this song called? I see our tenors. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. In that round, I can honestly say that is a fair, valid, solid, debatable tie for me. I'm not comparing. I'm not, because some people think when I give ties in instances of both bands didn't do enough, but in this case, both bands did more than enough for me. But it was just that damn good from both sides that I don't want to supersede one or the other, right? Some people may say, "Come on, bro, Jackson just played that arrangement," which I don't know what that arrangement is. Please comment the name of it. Some people might say, "Bro, Jackson just played that arrangement, man, compared to Alabama playing CU Strip, that old ass arrangement." That's what I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna say, because let's be real, it is an old arrangement. But did Alabama not execute it though? Did they not play it? Did they not have the crowd into it? They had me into it, right? Did they not have the women shaking ass? They did. I saw it. It's homecoming. I saw it. You feel me? Everybody out there lit. It's the fifth quarter. Everybody at this point is drunk. If you thought zero quarter we was sober and we was tipsy, no. Fifth quarter, we're drunk. We are drunk. You feel me? We are lit. We only get this time one day out of the year, every year. You know, you feel me? God forbid if he allows it, right? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna get at a tie, bro. Making the score what? Where we at now? 4-3, I think. Well, I gave that round to Jackson last round, so that's 4-3. 4-3, perfect. Hey, bro, listen, I think we got enough for one more round, bro. One more round. And like I said, these scores, I always say this, these scores can be up for debate because guess what? Everybody has a different preference. Everybody has a different ear. Everybody responds to things differently, right? In this case, though, I have to admit, this is hands down the closest battle, the most intriguing battle at the same time, though, that I've seen Jackson State have this year. Alabama, right now, until I see that maybe, I don't think Jackson goes against Texas Southern this year. I keep hearing that they're not, right? I don't know what that's about. If that's true, that's one thing. But I'm saying this right now, and I'll stand on it. Alabama is the second best band right now, to me. Absolutely. You got Jackson at 1. Alabama, hands down, is the second best band. I'm giving it to them. I wanted to say it at the beginning of this year, but I was like, you know what? Let me see how they do. Let me see what happens with Southern. Let me see how Southern do against Jackson. Alabama right now is the second best band behind Jackson right now for the title as far as best band in the world, in my opinion. I'm willing to say that. I don't care if some people may say you tripping. I don't give a fuck. Like, you feel me? I don't. But that's the hands down truth. They are giving Jackson a run for their money. I have watched Alabama do their thing from the beginning of this season up until this point. I have watched Alabama beat Southern, right? I did, right? I done watched Jackson beat Southern. So if Southern ain't beat neither one of them, how am I going to sit here and say Southern is the second favorite band? Y'all might say, damn. Even though we want to sit here and might try to argue with him about whatever, the nigga ain't wrong. I know I'm not. You feel me? I know I'm not. Both of them bands beat Southern, right? And it makes sense because this is the best matchup I've seen Jackson have so far in this season. It's only right, bro. It's only right. So I can't cap. Shout out to Alabama State, bro. The director over there is doing what needs to be done. The students, I see that y'all are bought in, bro. Y'all are there, bro. This is a close battle, and I think we have enough for one more round. So let's go ahead and get this. Jackson is still up a point. Let's finish this last round out. I knew this arrangement was coming out. Something told me it was coming. Not a bad time to call it, though. Dun 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 dun. Bro, I just overall love the arrangement of the door. For real, for real. That is a beautiful song. Shout out Teddy Swims. Yeah, this is by far more entertaining than the Boombox Classic, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This is by far more entertaining than the Boombox Classic. Johnson is on the podium again, or is this Travis? I think this is Johnson, though. Here's Johnson. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Hey, bro, listen. And that concludes the fifth quarter battle of Jackson State. And truth be told, it looked like it could be one more song. Hold up. Let me see. Oh, yeah, nah, it's over with. That concludes the fifth quarter battle of Jackson State and Alabama State, brought to you by my dog, Killer Kev Production. Shout out to you, Frat. Hey, listen, bro. That last round, man. I always try to do process of elimination, right? You know, when we used to do math problems and they say eliminate the problems, you know it's absolutely not going to be the answer. No disrespect. I don't think Alabama did enough that round to get a full point as far as like an overall point over Jackson. But I do think Alabama did enough to get a fucking tie in that round. Because the door and then played by somebody's watching me, it's messages behind these arrangements. Y'all have sometimes knowing the names of these songs matters too, because band directors do play these petty games, right? They do. Bro, I've already said what I said. Overall, you know, I always give my overall thoughts. Overall, I think Jackson State did win this battle. I do think this was a more tighter battle than it has been in the previous games that I've seen Jackson State go against anybody with. And I think for the most part, those who are watching this video with me can say the same thing, right? Now, I'm pretty sure some of y'all might say, man, well, I'm still going Alabama. Respect to you, fam, because I can possibly maybe understand why you would say that. Maybe. But it's just hard to say that when Jackson State came out with Kevin Johnson playing two back-to-back arrangements that I just believe overall took the crowd. If the first arrangement didn't take part of the crowd, the second arrangement took the rest of it. That's all I'm saying. Because you could tell Alabama tried to switch it up too. Play it, I just want to see you strip, right? Okay, yeah, we love the Chris Brown. You feel me? But damn, bro. Bro, put it like this. I can't cap. For niggas to be drunk in that stands, hearing some of those songs, it set the mood for a lot of those people after the game was over. It would have set the mood for me. You feel me? Like, shit, I ain't gonna cap to you. Let me, you feel me? Let me hit up my couple shorties and see where everybody on. You feel me? What y'all talking about? You feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, I know it would have set the mood for me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, damn fucking good battle, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. This was probably by far one of the best battles. I have been on this computer, bro, since 7 o'clock this morning, gang. It is now 9 o'clock. So trust and believe I was locked in and I was tuned in, bro. Listen, I hope y'all enjoy. I hope y'all can comment and tell me what y'all think about this battle. For those who were there in person, for the people who are going to Jackson State, who currently attend, who graduated from it, happy homecoming, family. Happy homecoming to y'all, bro. I'm definitely gonna get y'all this content, man. Y'all subscribe, comment, share, show love, you feel me? And all the Alabama State, hey, bro, hands down, by far, y'all have the second title. Y'all have the title for the second best band right now. Real shit. Real shit. I haven't seen neither one of y'all go against Texas Southern, right? And I mean, I'm not saying Texas Southern deserve to have something to say for themselves, right? They do. But if I'm just being completely honest with you, yo, I genuinely I love this battle. I love this battle. So listen, I hope y'all enjoy, bro. This is the Band Bros. Comment, subscribe, share, show love. Y'all share the thoughts with me, bro. This was one of them battles that really had me thinking, bro. It really had me thinking compared to the other battles. It had me thinking. So listen, man, I hope y'all enjoy, bro. I'm gonna get y'all this content. Y'all already know how this shit get, bro. Until y'all see me again next time, I'm out.
It's the Band Bros, baby.